Sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
13 yards. First down, Dallas.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On the counter, Elliott. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
21,
Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Washington 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Jackson on first down. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Now watch run.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Washington, 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Son got man. You at. Check 99. Check 99. Check.
Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Ezekiel Elliott, the Cowboy ball carrier. Ronald Darby brought him down. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go fullback this time, Rob Smith. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The Zerline now for the PAT. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54, Mike. We ain't giving up nothing with that. Switch. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So don't say nothing. Kill.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check 15. Shit. Check 52. 13.
He may try and run for this. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it, escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Mike 55. Hey, report. We want it. Come to my work. Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike, you got nothing today. You got nothing. Hold on.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Tracy Walker.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. He's got Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 27 yards on the gain there. And it'll move the chains. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From the 6. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down.
Washington. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Slip.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On third down, Gibson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, check right, check right. Watching you grind. I got one, I got one. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Nice, sweetheart. Kill.
This is Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
And it's third down.
Third down, it's Prescott. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position. It's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Gibson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Yo. Bang.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson dancing to his left. Big hold to the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
On first down, Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Ball carrier.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 30. 7 yards there and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sacked.
Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now a give right side. It's Gibson. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
On the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Switch. 49, check 49,
They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This game is all but over after that last 4th down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock or try to pour some salt in the wound? After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 47. 56. Mike, 56. Kill. Pick me up. There we go. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hatch it. Kill.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Past the 20. 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 37, Washington nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 26-yard line.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch the safety crease.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Deone Buchanan made the tackle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And fights through one man. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard
On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And the Bengals have extended their lead. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. The corner Ronald Darby comes up to get him.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 34-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. Line 52. Hey, defense, let's go.
Again, it's Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So this one will end in a Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.